Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of CSR2 Racing. And yeah, we almost are finished. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, we did them all. Now we talk about which Tier 5 car is the best for you. And yes, we reached the point. You made it really far in the game. Tier 5, ladies and gentlemen. And you realize you can only get the best of the best. We speak from McLaren to Ferrari, and they might not be good enough, and then you go further and you can go Koenigsegg and. Ladies and gentlemen, Tier 5 is the luxury class, is the king of the kings here in CSR2. And obviously you want to know what car should you put your money on. However, you reach a point, and I mentioned that already in the last video for the Tier 4 version, is that you reach a point now that you barely, and I'm telling you, barely drive the cars which you can buy with cash and gold. Why is that? Because you can buy only standard versions. When you have, what means a standard version? You should know it already, it's Tier 5, ladies and gentlemen. Standard version means you can put less parts on it. And that means, less parts mean you cannot really drive it to the fullest of the maximum potential, and that means you're kind of stuck there, and maybe the same McLaren 570Fs is beating you while you're like, huh? Weird. My one is maxed out, but his one is, if you do 100%, he might do 110%, just saying. And that's why, guys, you should definitely know which car to put your money on. And at the moment we got the McLaren 570S, we got the beautiful Huracan Coupe, a Lamborghini. So I mean, choices are there. You got a McLaren, you got a Lamborghini, and we got the McLaren. I'm telling you, the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. And next for gold would be, for example, McLaren 650S. However, I would not look on the McLaren 650S, even though it might look very tempting. But we got those three. We got the McLaren 570S, we got the Lamborghini Huracan Coupe, and the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. And from all those three cars, I would go for the F12. Because the F12 is usually what most people would suggest, I think. You can easily get through Tier 5 with a couple of like S6 parts and fusions, and you can buy a few versions of them and strip them for parts. So I would definitely say that the F12 is better than the Huracan, even though people are always like Huracan or the F12. I say the F12 it is. But again, we are in freaking Tier 5. That means you need to be smart about everything, about anything any little gold coin, any little cash coin you actually spend, because everything is very expensive. So what you want to do is definitely get as fair as possible, but don't waste all your money on the F12 at the moment if you buy it for cash, because you want to wait for a three-star version of it, and for the F12 Berlinetta, and then we're speaking. And of course, if you're good enough and you actually get not only a 3-star version of a Ferrari F12, you even get a 3-star version of any of the other cars, then yeah, ladies and gentlemen, then good for you. By the way, here you see fusion slots plus 32 just for this one, for the 458 Speciale. That's a 4-star version. I'm just saying, that's the difference between a car you can just buy easily with cash or a car you earn through slots. And ladies and gentlemen, if you finish Tier 5 and you're not using the F12 and you use a totally different car, then let me know, which car did you put your money on? Which car is your cash cow in Tier 5? I want to know it from you guys. Hope you enjoyed today's episode of CSR2. If you did so, don't forget to smash that like button, and see you next time. That was a Cash Mobile Gamer, and I'm out.